Hey guys, so in today's video I am going to be explaining how to blend your eyeshadow. So I've got plenty of people who are just confused, or they they try it and they don't really know like how to do it, or they feel like they're not doing it the right way, or they're not blending enough, or whatever the case may be. They just feel like they're not doing it right, or it's just not turning out right. I am not a professional makeup artist or anything like that, but I have educated myself enough to be able to teach you guys on how to do it. So first things first, the very most important part of your eyeshadow is a primer. So you want to make sure that you are using an eyeshadow primer, no matter if it's an Urban Decay primer or Farmasi, which I swear by this primer, the Farmasi eyeshadow primer. The most important part of your eyeshadow is eyeshadow primer. Y'all, you want to make sure that you are using a primer to make that eyeshadow stay on a lot longer than it normally would. And another thing, this is going to help with a base color. So when you put the eyeshadow primer on, you're going to put a base color on top to maybe transition some colors. And obviously we're doing blending, so you're going to be transitioning a pretty good amount of colors. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and put some of this primer on, and we're going to start with the base color. And I'm going to go step by step and try to explain everything as best as I can. And if y'all still have any questions, maybe about what kind of brushes you need to use, or what kind of brushes you need to buy, or why do you use that brush for, that part, or whatever the case may be, ask me questions, because you're never going to know if you don't ask questions. So let's go ahead and jump right on into this. Okay guys, so like I was saying, we're going to go ahead and put some eyeshadow primer on. So this is what the Farmasi eyeshadow primer looks like. It's just a nude color, and the way that I apply it is with my finger. So I take my finger and I just, rub it around in here a little bit, and I get my mirror so I can see where I'm putting it, and I just put it on my eyelid just like this. There's no, specific way how to put primer on. So this is how I do mine. And I don't go all the way up to my brow bone with my primer, because I carve my eyebrows with concealer. So I do that for both eyes. Just a tiny little bit on my finger, and I can tap it or I can rub it. I like to rub it first and then go back and tap it to make sure it's evenly distributed everywhere. So there you go, you got eyeshadow primer on. What I like to do for a base color, I like to take very neutral colors. So I could use maybe a brown, or maybe a light pink, or a white, or a light purple. If I want to do like a purple look, you could do that. But most of the time I use just a white, because it's the best transition color that you can use to blend. So I'm going to take my ColourPop palette, and if y'all have been watching my channel, y'all know that this is my favorite palette. We're going to take this white color right here. It's called Treat Yourself. So a brush that I use to put my base color on is a big fluffy brush, just like this big. Takes a brush like this, or just something that's going to easily distribute the eyeshadow onto your eye. So I got some on here, and then I'm just going to put it over top of basically wherever I put my eyeshadow primer. So I like to go with my base color kind of all the way up to my brow bone, just to give my brow bone that highlight effect. There is your base color. You want to make sure, like I said, that is evenly distributed all over your eyelid. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all some of my blending brushes. You don't necessarily have to use these, but I do highly recommend that you have something that's similar to these brushes. That's going to help you blend a lot better. So if you're taking a brush, let's see. If you're taking a brush like this and you're trying to blend with it, no ma'am. Like, that's not going to work. You're not going to be able to blend with a brush like this. Or if you're taking a brush like this and trying to blend with it, it's not going to work. You need a big fluffy brush that's going to blend well. So these are some of the brushes that y'all can get. Or if you have, you know, just laying around in your makeup room or wherever you do your makeup and you have some of these brushes laying around, these are going to be the best brushes that you can use to blend with. So in the Naked palettes, they come with brushes. Some of those brushes are okay to blend with, but they're not perfect to blend with. So you can use one of these MAC brushes that are like kind of like a tapered blending brush. Like I said, the Naked. So this one is more for like a base color, kind of to lay it down but not to blend with. So I'm going to use this one in this video as well. And then I think I got this one in an Ipsy bag. It's super big, super fluffy. You know, it can, you can maneuver it very well. So you want a brush like that. I got this Luxie 205 tapered blending brush. So you want one like this, or, you know, something similar to this. And then I have this Scone blending brush, and it's super big, super fluffy. You want to get big fluffy brushes to blend with. And then also I have this Luxie 243 precise or precision blending brush. So this is going to be very precise. So say you want to give your crease some definition, which I love to do. So I'll be using this for some crease definition to put some color in the crease and blend that out. And then I'll take one of these bigger brushes and blend it even more. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a voiceover for when I'm doing the eyeshadow, so it'll be a lot easier for me to just get straight to it, and that way y'all can watch and then listen, like if you have to, like turn the volume down and then go back and listen and just watch. So I'm going to use all these brushes in this video today. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brushes, well 5, 6 brushes that I'm going to use in this video. So I hope you guys enjoy, and please leave a thumbs up and a comment, and don't forget to tell your friends and your family about me. So let's get started. Okay guys, so I forgot to tell y'all which palette I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill Armed and Gorgeous Morphe palette, and then I'm going to show y'all the colors and then we'll get started. So here are the colors, super light colors, bold colors, and we're going to use majority of these in this video. So I hope y'all keep watching. I'm taking the MAC brush and I'm going to blend this yellow up to my brow bone. And something you want to remember when you're blending is go in circular motions or back and forth like a rainbow, and that's going to help blend and evenly distribute. So watch, you're going to go in a rainbow motion, or you can go in circular motion, so go in circles. And I like to do rainbow motion because I feel like it, you know, evenly distributes. So do y'all see how well this is blended and how this just looks like it's just a blob of yellow sitting there? So just take your brush and go in rainbow or circular motion. And if you don't want it to be so white, like so light, then all you have to do is build the color and put more on top of it. We're going to take that naked brush one more time. So I use the naked brush to just lay the color down and just spread it outwards. Now we're going to take a darker, it's like an orange, so that was more of a yellow, this one's more of an orange, and it's called Secure. And we're going to pick some of that up, and we're going to put that closer to the outer corner of our eye. So just like that. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to take a different blending brush just to show y'all that it doesn't really, I mean, it matters, but I'm going to take a more bigger blending brush and blend that color in. Okay, so I think that's pretty well blended for me, my personal preference. And then what I'm going to do is take my tapered blending brush, and I'm going to take some of this Smooth Criminal, so this darker color, and I'm going to mix that with the Top Secret, so the Smooth Criminal and the Top Secret. So these two colors, I'm mixing them together, and I'm going to give my crease some definition with this tapered blending brush. And I'm going to take it into my crease, and that's the only part that I'm going to put this in. So right here, just go into your crease just a little bit. Right here. And I'm not taking it all the way across. Just a little bit. So right there in my crease. And it's okay if it looks crazy at first because you're going to blend it out.
Say what you want to say to me now. I want to wake up with you.
So, see how crazy I look right this second? But it's not going to stay that way. So, now what I'm going to do is take another fluffy blending brush, and I'm just gonna try to go in circular motions with this one, just so it doesn't spread it all the way upward. Or actually I'll go side to side with this one.
Eyes closed, like we're dreaming even when we're not. You and me got a whole other meaning, I don't know how. You and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you want to say to me now. I want to wake up with you.
Just like that, y'all. And see, you could barely tell that that color was even like popping right there. I'm going to take this naked brush, and it has a flat side to it. And I'm going to use my Time Locker setting spray from Farmasi. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray the brush, the flat side. And don't soak it, but just get it wet enough to be able to pick some pigment up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Guilt Trip color, so this right here, and I'm going to take that wet brush and just pick some of it up, just like that. And I'm going to blow it off a little bit so we don't have too much fallout. And then I'm just going to lightly tap that onto my lid. and then there you go.